We are live here for tonight here on TNA Impact Wrestling here. We are back after a month's absence away from TNA WWE action due to the Olympic break. But coming up here for tonight's main event, we have AJ Styles as he will take on Joe Hendry in the main event here for tonight here on Impact. But now, let's get to the ring here. The TNA World Heavyweight Champion heading to the ring, Swerve Strickland. Because we know Swerve Strickland, the man, defeated Joe Hendry at Bad Blood last month. And we all know that a month later, here right now, to return back to WWE programming after the Olympic Games finished and completed. We have Swerve Strickland will kick off the show here right now for tonight. Because we all know that coming up next pay-per-view will be Survivor Series, as he will represent TNA to take on the SmackDown's Universal Champion Roman Reigns and the WWE's World Heavyweight Champion Daniel Bryan at Survivor Series in a triple threat match. But we're going to hear from Swerve Strickland in the ring right here, right now, as the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, as he is ready here for tonight here to exchange words in front of the crowd here of the WWE Universe. Welcome back to Impact Wrestling, brother. It's been a month since we all been away from another, and we are reunited here for this evening. Because when I last appeared here, and when we last appeared here, I defeated Joe Hendry at Bad Blood. And I'm the only man in TNA WWE history has won this belt ever since when TNA was obviously launched this summer. And there's probably no one in the locker room could actually take this away from me, the title. But I move on now to Survivor Series and represent TNA Impact going into Survivor Series. Because we all know that we'll give ourselves a triple threat match between the World Heavyweight Champion on Raw, Daniel Bryan, and the Universal Champion from SmackDown, Roman Reigns. But these two men have been respectively won lots of things here in the WWE in the past. For me, I'm very new to the WWE. I probably won't have the favoritism going into the end of Survivor Series to win for TNA. But you never say never when it comes to wrestling, when it comes to WWE. I could surprise those two men. I worked hard to get here in the WWE in the first place and be a part of TNA. I worked my socks off in the developmental system, in the independent circuit to get where I am right here, right now. And Swerve Strickland isn't afraid of Roman Reigns, the so-called tribal chief. And I'm not afraid of the new World Heavyweight Champion, Daniel Bryan. Because those two men in my eyes are just human beings. Like me. And a human being like me in the ring will make it more even involved in that matchup to find out who will definitely be the better man on that night. Will walk out as a victorious winner for their respective brand here in the WWE. And here we go, we are live for the match here right now for women's contest here in TNA returns as Phelan Henley comes down to the ring with the youngest talents on the women's roster. Obviously she makes her debut here right now for tonight for TNA as she has now signed a TNA deal. And she's now part of the women's roster here. But she's up against the experienced Gail Kim. Is going to go up against Phelan Henley here for tonight. And this will be a very big matchup for her if she can actually end up getting the win here. Hopefully what's rightfully hers on her debut here to try and make a name for herself here in WWE. But starting TNA, as she'll go up against here right now against Gail Kim in this one-on-one match. Here we go. Let's get it underway right now. This matchup here between these two females. And Gail Kim comes down to the ring. She's very experienced in the TNA Raw, so very experienced through the years in TNA Impact. And we know that obviously she won in the original TNA, the Women's Knockouts Champion. But I know that on TNA's obviously Women's Raw, there's not really been necessarily treated this great in terms of the championship. We haven't even revealed all that yet, or haven't even got to that stage yet. But that's something that probably the TNA Raw or the management needs to probably work on a little bit in terms of giving a championship gold to who's rightly deserves it on the TNA roster. Hopefully a Knockouts champion might return to TNA on the WWE's opportunities, of course, to grow their market in the TNA women's roster. But right here, right now, we've got it underway right now. Phelan Henley going up against Gail Kim, and here we go. Let's get this match underway between these two women wrestlers inside this very ring here right now for tonight. And it looks like Phelan Henley right there doing quite well so far in the match. Now she's getting picked up here by Gail Kim. And now Gail Kim right at the punch of the face there into Phelan Henley. And now just stamping the back of the side there. Just twisting her arm. Oh my god, she's putting her hand now. Trying to dislocate as possible. Oh, a knee right there to the back. And a kick right there into the chest. Another kick into the back there to Gail Kim. Now Gail Kim's going to the top ropes here now. What's she going to do here? Oh, spear is out of the ring. And now count of one, the referee. And now drop kick he tried to on Gail Kim, but Gail Kim denied. Now Kim there throws Henley on the ropes. Try and make a name for herself here tonight on the WWE debut. And it's good to have, more talent, coming into the TNA roster. Especially Phelan Henley here for tonight. Live in Sand Lake City. Now Gail Kim's giving her some experience here inside the ring here. A swing kick right into the face. And now Gail Kim now going to go for a boot into the head there to Phelan Henley. And now Gail Kim now gets back into the ring as possible. Oh no, drop kick there into the ribs. Now Henley right there fighting away here on Gail Kim. And now punch into the skull. And now, oh, come on, tried to there. Now, wait a second here. Oh, God, knee into the rib cage. And now throw punches in there from Gail Kim there to Phelan Henley again. And just let you guys all know that AJ Styles has been booked for a matchup for the main event coming up after this against Joe Hendry, who actually lost at Bad Blood to Swerve Strickland. But Swerve Strickland's got some other business to take care of because at Survivor Series, he'll be representing the TNA roster as he will take on the Raw's heavyweight champion Daniel Bryan and also SmackDown's Universal Champion Roman Reigns in a triple threat match in a champion v champion match. And a massive clothesline right there from Gail Kim. Now Gail Kim now goes for a running clothesline there now onto Phelan Henley. And meanwhile, the match here right now this evening, takedown there to Henley. Now cover. 1, 2, 3, and Gail Kim wins as the experienced veteran here on TNA gets the victory on the debut of Phelan Henley here tonight. And a very big win in front of a crowd here in Sand Lake on the return of TNA after a month or absent away due to the Olympics. And a big win for her here right now. And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to confirm to you here, the next pay-per-view will be WWE Survivor Series on the 21st of December, as Raw, SmackDown, TNA will all battle against each other of the respective wrestlers on their roster for one night only of the pay-per-view of Survivor Series at the 21st of December later of this month. Here comes the man who runs the place here in TNA, let's say AJ Styles, as he's got a match up here right now for this evening against Joe Hendry. And Joe Hendry never fought AJ Styles, both of them in their professional careers, but finally here tonight we're going to put it in the test here for AJ and for Joe Hendry, who will win out of the two men inside this very ring for the main event here right now for TNA here this evening. And it's going to be a real epic show. It's going to be here, hopefully, for AJ Styles to actually bring something in the table. Hopefully a victory, hopefully a win for AJ inside the middle of this ring. And this guy probably has got a lot of potential to maybe compete for Styles fighting Swerve Strickland, maybe in the potential future for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Joe Hendry did. He was a man who actually had a match with Swerve Strickland at Bad Blood in the last pay-per-view, but then unfortunately Joe Hendry lost that matchup and Swerve Strickland was the winner and still retains the TNA World Heavyweight Championship to this day. But right here, right now, here comes down to the ring here. His opponent, it is Joe Hendry. And here he is. Look who appears. And we do believe in Joe Hendry. And Joe Hendry probably believes that he could probably win here for the main event here for tonight. And here he is, Joe Hendry, with that swag and that presence heading down to the ring. We all know that Joe Hendry did actually fail to actually win the TNA World Heavyweight Championship at Bad Blood to Swerve Strickland. But here tonight, he's up against probably one of the most decorated performers in TNA history, AJ Styles. And we'll see if he can put himself in the test with him inside the middle of this ring between the two. And AJ is ready, and he's definitely ready for Joe Hendry here right now for tonight here at Impact. And he is ready, and we are going to have the match right now between AJ Styles and Joe Hendry. Let's get the match underway. Here we go. Let's get it underway here, folks, between AJ Styles and also here Joe Hendry here for tonight here at the Impact Zone. And we've got it here stored for us, ladies and gents. And now it's Joe Hendry. No, wait, Styles there throws Hendry into the ropes. Now, what's happening here? He's picking up Joe Hendry on the edge of the ring, and he drops him onto the edge into his back. And that's definitely going to hurt. Really going to hurt there. And now he goes and kicks him right into the back. And now it looks like Joe Hendry now. Oh, fought back there from AJ. Now Styles now. Free. DDT. A running DDT. And I'll throw right there now across. That's a count of 5. 6. And Styles right there with a diving jump, and Hendry got up the way. And now he's really pulling right there into the arm. Nice little twist around. Now he gets back into the ring. And now Joe Hendry. Oh, body takedown. Slam down. Net breaker there from Joe Hendry. Now cover. Kick out. Really tried. But no, he doesn't really do anything there. Now he drags the back of the head there of AJ into the turnbuckle. Hendry now throws some strikes now to AJ. Now taking him into the corner and spearing him into the corner. Joe Hendry right there looks very excited. He does. He's got over AJ here right now. And oh my god, the axe hand on the back of the head of AJ. Now AJ now gets up and picks up Joe Hendry and drops him face first into the turnbuckle. Now a cover. One kick out there for Hendry. And we all do know as well that Survivor Series will be taking place in the next 3 weeks from now. But meanwhile, Styles now got the submission wrapped around here on Joe Hendry. But Joe Hendry defend himself here. Throw there onto the ropes. And now, oh my god, a big power drive down. And now Hendry now. And now Hendry now. Hendry! Standing ovation! Straight down. And it could be over. This could be here on AJ Styles here tonight. And he does. And Joe Hendry manages to defeat AJ Styles, the veteran, in the main event here for tonight. And we know Joe Hendry, after losing at Bad Blood to Swerve Strickland, it looks like that could be something that Joe Hendry believes, and we all believe, that he could be a real top talent here on the TNA roster. And that's all we have time for here tonight in Sand Lake City. We'll see you next week with more TNA. Have a good night.